So we're at a particularly complex moment in our history because we've got sometimes 3 and 4 generations that are alive in families. And so how we're thinking about living and dying and passing on our legacy is very, very important. And one of the things that I'm seeing in some families is that the older generation and the younger generation sort of have a pact not to talk about money. Especially in the Northeast, that's one of the things that happens. We think, well, you know, our parents didn't talk to us about it, and we don't want to spoil the younger generation, and we don't want to de-incentivize them by giving them too much money up front. So we just don't talk about it. And what happens is that sometimes you lose a parent or you lose a grandparent more suddenly and we're not prepared. So we suggest to people that you do have a, what if one of us died? And have we ever talked about this as a family? And what would you do? What would you want done? What would your legacy be? And have these more intentional conversations. In some cases, I think it's great to have an outside person, video and audio that person around their true wishes, because you can have it written out. But a shocking number of people actually don't have updated wills or trusts or haven't actually done anything to consider the nonprofits that they care about. Really only about 7% of Americans do mention charities in their wills. And in the top 1% of America, people with $4 million and more of assets, only about 22% of them have mentioned charities in their wills or trusts. So it's a lot of work needs to be done to think about, gee, I've been working with these groups my whole life. I do care about them. And the Community Foundation is a perfect place to actually leave a legacy, because even as those groups change, what's true is there are new groups that the Community Foundation can find that have some of the same quality of mission or purpose. So plan your legacy, and may it be an inspired legacy.